So reportedly, we've got some good Sony news coming out there, which, hey, Sony's been killing it currently.
With Spider-Verse and Morbius on the way, they're killing it.
You and your Morbius.
No, it's going to be great.
So reportedly, we are actually potentially getting a Spider-Gwen standalone movie.
So, Spider-Gwen, one can argue her and Miles are probably the most popular things to come out from Marvel Comics in the last, 6 or 7 years.
Seriously, out of nowhere. So, my girl Silk, I've cosplayed her. I really love her character in that. She's older in the comic world than Spider-Gwen. But Spider-Gwen came out, and...
It was her solo series that cemented her, though. And that's the thing here. I think Spider-Gwen... because the way she's handled and the way her solo series runs, which I only read the first volume of and I did like it, she doesn't have to have any connections to Peter Parker to work, because she's a whole new telling of the character. They brought her into the main universe during the whole Spider-Verse and everything merging, but you can largely keep her in her own separate universe. Now, the thing with this rumor that I think is getting slightly conflicted is this a live action? Or is it an animated one spinning off from Spider-Verse? Because I would believe the Spider-Verse one in a heartbeat.
Yes, especially because the moment... I made little videos about this long before the movie even came out, that they were greenlighting a all-female version and things like that. This could be the potential opening door of, hey, we're going to have Spider-Gwen... Then eventually she's going to lead off. We're going to come back, bring them all, and then separate. And then here's the females and here's the males and kind of thing like that. So I can see it more being animated.
Yeah.
Because right now they have already Kraven, Morbius, Venom 2, all live action. But they only have Into the Spider-Verse, and I haven't heard anything since their first rumors.
They're moving really slow on these. I would have already had started on that to pump them out at least 2 years between. And maybe they will. Maybe Lord and Miller, the guys behind Lego, because they've signed an exclusive Sony deal, are going to be doing something like that. To me, the Gwen rumor, though, as much as I would love a live-action movie, because I think that would make sense. It would make sense to have her in live action. But
then she can technically be the spider person who goes with
Venom and all that.
That's the loophole.
That's the only thing I'm thinking of, because they can produce live action Spider-Gwen film and it doesn't interfere with anything. It's a completely different character, and we do not have Gwen in the MCU in any way, shape, or form. And clearly the person that was supposed to be Gwen, which we know now, is Betty Brant. They rebranded her. So I think this is going to be their end, and I think they're waiting just for that opportune moment, because Sony is not in the best position.
No.
So they're gonna...
They don't want to green light it with everything that's going on with Sony and how everything's looking of the potential. We've made videos about this. Within 5 years, maybe in process of being sold and being acquired by somebody else.
The people that run Sony have been trying to dump the film division for a couple years now, and it's getting traction. I think you're looking at a scenario where if Morbius is big in box office, there is a chance, people.
There is actually a chance.
Remember, Venom was estimated to make only $300 million worldwide, and it did 800 plus.
Yeah.
So Morbius could come out, and it could legit be the resurgence of the vampire out of nowhere.
Oh, that's true.
That's good.
Especially now with the happy and glory of Blade coming to the MCU.
It could bring that hype in. So I think there's a chance that if Morbius comes out and it does 450 on a budget of 70, Gwen is a guaranteed 600 million box office without a problem.
Yeah.
And then they start production on it, because they didn't announce Venom 2 well after till Venom was done.
Yeah.
So I think there's a chance we're going to get this.
I'm going to do 2 fan castings right here. So first Spider-Gwen, Chloe from Kick-Ass. We already know she can sit there and do a whole bunch. Mind you, I think I've fan cast her for 20 different things at this point.
Yeah.
But 2, the new actress who's kind of everywhere now from Neon Demon.
Oh, yeah, Ella Fanning?
Yep, she has that
she's great.
face, like, she looks like she could be a Spider-Gwen.
And I'll go with the default one that's recently been making the rounds because apparently she did meet with Marvel Studios. I can't say her name because I've forgotten it, but the new Sabrina. She looks just like her.
She really does.
Even with the headband and everything.
Now that she has the white.
I think
I didn't even think of
that's
that.
the go. If they can get her, because she's right in that position where after Sabrina, whatever gets her, she's going to explode into popularity.
Yeah.
If they can get her locked down for a 3-picture contract and cheap, you got a victory there. So,
yeah, you do.
I mean, we'll talk more about Spider-Gwen, I'm assuming soon, because if they're going to do something with her, it'll be in the next year, which is relatively soon. So, we'll come back to this soon. And if you guys like this and want more content from us and the rest of the guys on the podcast, you can always check out the little membership thing that'll pop up somewhere up here and click join down below and see exclusive podcast discussions and movie reviews and other things that I can't remember right now.
Because it's a lot.
It is.
Vlogs.
Yeah.